One Purdue veterinarian believes the oldest Rottweilers in the country may have found the key to longer life for both dogs and humans. Kristen Majorano met up with Dr. David Waters on his return from the Old Gray Muzzle tour.
Dr. David Waters says the study of aging can only get so far examining worms, flies, and mice.
We're trailblazing, there's no doubt about that.
Waters is a Purdue University professor of veterinary medicine and associate director of the university's Center on Aging. But his pet project is through his work as the executive director of the Gerald P. Murphy Cancer Foundation. The Center for Exceptional Longevity Studies there established the first database tracking the oldest pet dogs in the nation, a project that's been more than a decade in the making.
We've assembled this database of over 150 of these long-lived Rottweilers, equivalent to 100-year-old people, so they could be called canine centenarians.
This spring, Waters and his team took the study to the next step, visiting the dogs in the study who are still alive. In March, he embarked on a 23-day tour to meet and examine the 15 oldest living Rottweilers, all of which were older than 13 years old.
And more scientists are becoming interested in what's called health span. This is healthy longevity, not just adding more years onto life. And we think dogs can really bring something to the table in studying health span.
He says now the team will enter the results from the Old Gray Muzzle tour into a database, save samples of the dog's DNA for future research, and try to see what these dogs can teach us about our own aging process. So far, Waters says one trend seems to stand out.
In the exceptionally long-lived dogs that I've studied, the thing that impresses me the most is their cancer resistance. Of the 15 dogs that I met on the Old Gray Muzzle tour, 14 of the 15 have never had a diagnosis of cancer.
And while that could be a window into the field of cancer research, Waters says the scope of this study goes way beyond cancer.
The Old Gray Muzzle tour has captured the imagination of a lot of folks, and it's a testimony not only to the serious science, but also the unshakable bond between pets and people.
Kristen Majorano, News Channel 18.